Hello, I'm Rips, and welcome to another Linux gaming video. This time we're playing BIT.TRIP.Runner. Yeah, that good old indie game. This is actually like the fourth in the series of BIT.TRIP games. This one was released in the Humble Indie Bundle, and it's actually quite a fun game. And it is very difficult, but also very fun. I think I'm getting a trend with the type of games I'm choosing here. Anyway, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go play through it. I've already played through most of the game already, so I shouldn't be sucking too bad. Of course, I haven't played yet today, so I'm probably gonna be really rusty at first. And let's start with the first zone. The first zone, actually, I consider actually kind of harder than the rest of the game, because it's the slow pacing makes it actually quite hard. But let's just jump in. Now, if I go silent at any point, it's because I'm having to focus really hard. I've never played this game while having to talk with a commentary before, so we'll see how this goes. And I just realized I wasn't recording the game audio. Hold on. And there we go. I've bound all these keys into a Wii Classic controller that I using WMinput program. Makes it a lot easier to play this game. Jump. Extra. Yeah, super easy. Although the first time you play this, it gets a little hard. It's a little difficult to get the timing right at first. You kind of have to be preparing to press the button before the actual time you need to press it. It feels like it's almost like a rhythm game. I'm getting a little bit of an F. My frames per second is a lot lower than it usually is when I'm playing this, probably from the recording software. But I think it's still good enough to use. I should be able to play it without any issues. Actually, I think I'm playing better now that I'm not focusing on the game. It's one of those games where I like to call it Zen games, where the less you're thinking about what you're doing, the easier it is to do. You have to be in a Zen state. And I seem to be doing pretty good here. So, maybe recording this. So actually, I have to put in the password. We'll put my real name, T-A-Y, Taylor. That's my IRL name. Jump, 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 jump. There you go. Super. This game runs amazingly smooth in Linux. And I've had to tweak DLC for this a bit, my recording software, so that it was slowing it down a bit, so I've had like to manually increase the recording buffer and stuff like that. But it seems to be working great now, so I think my little modifications work. That is, of course, yeah, I see it recording and over in my second monitor, so we'll see how this looks later. Although I had to increase the recording frame rate, so this is probably going to suck up my hard drive quick. So my recording session might not be terribly long, but we'll just have to split it up. These bonus levels you can only get if you get all the gold in the level. So, actually I'm doing a lot. Oh! Hopefully we'll get to some of the hard levels in this, and you'll hear me raging. That should be entertaining. Because I can really rage at this game, man. This game, you will fail a lot. It's almost like you need rote memorization for this, but it's not like horrible. Kind of get to memorize it. It's because it's fun because you have to make music. Jump. Giant space worm. And my nose is itching, which is really bad at a type of game like this. If I had a good webcam, I have an old PlayStation 2 one which I can't even get working anymore. If I had a decent webcam, I'd probably put like a face cam for some of the harder levels so you can see my rage face. But I don't have a good one right now. Yeah, I think this game is easier if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Although that's probably not going to be true later on. I'm going to have to shut up and start focusing on what I'm doing. But that'll probably be not for a while. I was a little self-conscious about playing this without even playing it before because I didn't want to just have the whole world watching me suck horribly at a game. So I have a decent amount of practice at this. So this isn't like some other people who play these type of games online. I know it's boring maybe, but I didn't want to look like I was a complete noob. It actually, I think most of the trouble I was having early on when I was first playing this was because I was using a keyboard. The keyboard, just for some reason, it just doesn't feel as responsive as a remote control. So I definitely recommend getting a joystick if you can for this. It really makes it a lot easier to play. Especially if you can customize the layout to it so that it feels more comfortable to you. Maybe I'll release my config file I wrote for this in the description. So I might have to start focusing a little bit soon. Right now it's just been simple jumps now and these, but it's gonna get complicated soon. Dodge a UFO, jump, jump. So far I haven't had any video hiccups so far, so that's a good thing. I was having last time I was trying to test out GLC with this, so I think my increasing the buffer size really helped. Oops! Oh god! Ah! I was scratching my forehead. Ah! I always get itchy when I'm recording. Is that weird? I don't know. Probably a psychologist probably say something I'm nervous about. Performance anxiety. Go ahead and write your jokes now. First death. I don't think that's that bad. I've gone through this many levels without failing yet. Of course, this is the first world. This is like a tutorial level. Focusing a little bit now. Oh god, my forehead is itching so much. This be a gauge. Ah, scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. A little bit of a cough. These bonus levels I think are the hardest because there's no music. It's sort of really difficult to get a sense of rhythm for this. I suppose that's the point. That's why it's the bonus level. I like the retro look. It looks like this was actually a game that was released on the NES. I didn't get all the gold, but at least I completed the bonus level without dying. My initials are TAY. Ah, the kick. Now we start getting offensive in this. This game actually has boss fights. So you have to take them down by kicking them in the shin. So far I think there's only one other BIT.TRIP game that's oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm gonna reset. I want to get a perfect on this. I can get a perfect on this easy. I need to start focusing now. I can't just be winging this. I need to be paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. Kick. Jump. Ultra. Kick. Woo. Now, right now, this game's looking like, oh, I could do this. This is easy. And yeah, it's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of the controls, it's not terribly hard. But later in the game, this part of the game actually I don't consider terribly fun, which is I think is a shame that the first zone of the game, the first third of the game, I don't consider terribly fun. I mean, I get what the joy is, but you don't really, oh, that was dumb of me. You don't really get to the really fun part till you get to zone 2. When the speed and the rhythm pick up, you really get the joy of this game. You really do. Jump. Jump. This really does feel like a retro game that's been kind of ported to the future, but I don't think there was anything like this in the past, so this is a original indie game, so I gotta pay attention now. Yep, there we go. I think that's bonus level now. If you've never played a game like this, I'm making this look easy. There's a little kind of a period where you have to get used to the sense of rhythm in this. Oh, I made the same mistake I did last time. Oh, that was dumb of me. Bonus levels aren't important. They do affect my high score though. But Jabal Schmabler? Is that what it says? What the hell does that mean? I was trying to get, there's all these abilities that start getting mashed together that you have to execute quickly. The hard part is that you sometimes press the wrong button. If you press kick when you should be using the spring button. This is where it's a lot easier to have a joypad. Oh, I missed the gold. I'm not gonna get the bonus level now. Oh well. No bonus.